Hi there, students! I'm XS. That's little x, little s, which stands for extra sweet, because that's what I am. I'm a Puppy-Sensei, and I make Japanese language content to help you level up your abilities. And I have my own Apawcalypse. Yay! Welcome to Puppy-Sensei's Pathfinder Apawcalypse, the series where I invite content creators, VTubers, and other guests to play Pathfinder with me, and I run them through an impossible gauntlet that they definitely will not survive. Let's meet today's guest. Today, I'm hosting my very good friend Noko. I'm so happy that you're here. Say hi, Noko!
Good morning.
Is it morning? I cannot confirm that it's morning. It may be morning. I
It is
don't know.
definitely not morning.
It's morning for a lot of people, and that's perfectly fine. That's
That's
okay.
fair.
Yeah. I'm so happy to have you here. We've been trying to have you on this series for a while now, and we finally got it to work out, and I'm just thrilled.
That's fair. That's fair. Thank you for having
Yeah.
me.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So, before we get started and before we do anything else, I would love to have you talk a little bit about who you are, what you do. Yeah, just run away with it, okay?
All right. Hello. I am Noko. You can also call me Noko Dragon or Noko Draco or whatever you want. I'm just Noko.
Oh,
I I make D&D homebrew mostly. I do a bit of Pokemon. I do plan on doing more Pokemon this year, and I've been streaming for about 3 weeks now.
very
So
nice.
yeah, that's basically what I do.
Nice. Very,
Mostly,
very cool.
mostly making homebrew though.
Yeah. What got you into homebrew?
Just playing D&D and thinking, what if I wanted to add this? That's how most people get into homebrew, I believe, right?
I mean, you're absolutely right. Yeah. I think a lot of people fall into it that way. That we always kind of look at all of the content that's available in a game, and we go, I wonder if I could write more stuff for this to add to it. Um, there's a kind of I wouldn't really at this point I don't think you can call it an indie game. There's a game called Monster Hearts, which is kind of like you play a figurative monster in a teenage setting, with like some serious like adult friendly stuff that's going on in the series. But I kind of like I enjoyed it so much that I decided I wanted to write some content for it, and I did just for fun. And then like a couple months ago, I found out that the content that I had written just for fun was actually picked up by a bunch of players, and it's been disseminated out there on the internet. And there are a lot of people who have seen my stuff that I've written for Monster Hearts, which is like
Hmm,
a little bit intimidating because I don't really play the game anymore. Pathfinder's like my
that's
jam
fair.
these days. Yeah.
I
So,
need to learn the rules for Pathfinder. Then maybe I can make homebrew for that.
well, that's what we're going to do today. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is true. That is definitely true.
Yeah. I'll do my absolute best to teach you what I can as we go through this little adventure. Um and yeah, we'll treat it as a learning experience. I am after all a teacher. So, yeah.
That you are.
Yes, I do my best. I do my best. So I'm really, really happy to have you here. Um, you have a lot of experience role playing, right? So you've played a number of
Yeah,
role playing games.
I've played D&D 5th edition first. I have not
Mm-hmm.
played 2024 yet. I've just made some homebrew for it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's basically the same rules. I DM'd one game of Pathfinder. That's
Nice,
it.
nice.
I'm in a Fabula Ultima campaign.
Really, I don't know anything about that.
That is a system where it is much more geared to be a JRPG, basically.
Okay, okay, all right.
It is also not that well known.
Okay, I'm gonna look into this because I'm always interested in seeing more stuff.
And lastly, I've been playing and I have DM'd in a system called Roll, which is just Pokemon, basically.
Oh, very cool. Do you play a Pokemon trainer or do you play a Pokemon?
Uh, the system is much more geared to be a trainer. However, we've been doing mystery dungeons, so we've been the Pokemon.
Interesting. That's kind of cool. I like that that
I
exists out there.
I tried to make as accurate to a ninja I could as a Cyndaquil.
Nice. Nice. That's cool. Cyndaquil is good. Very good.
Such a good boy.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Um, my favorite Pokemon is obviously Rockruff. I mean, goes without
That
saying.
yeah. I mean it could also be Yamper.
Yeah, but Rockruff is so much better. So much better. I love
Uh,
him. So good, good. All right. Well, um, let me give you an idea of what's going to happen today. We are going to start by making your character. We've gamified the character creation process just a little bit. I really find that creating a character can sometimes be a hindrance for players who are just starting out with role playing games. I know that that's not your experience because I know you have experience with role playing games, and I think you would be fine if we just let you come in and roll your own character. But we want to do this as a little bit of a fun way for us to handle this. And so, what we'd like to do is present you with a couple different options. So, we'll start by randomly selecting your heritage, which is what Pathfinder calls races. Then, we're going to randomly select your class. And then we're going to randomly select your favored weapon. So, you'll get some options and you will get to ultimately make the decision.
ooh.
After you've made those decisions, we'll make your character, right? Um,
Yeah.
We'll hand that to you. We'll make sure that you understand your character and that you understand all of the rules. And then I will put you through a tough scenario. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yes. Yes. Um, I want you to have kind of spare a little bit of your attention for any lore that might be going on around you because there are secrets in this series that people haven't quite picked up on yet. And I'm really interested to see maybe if people ultimately pick up on the kinds of secrets that are happening behind the scenes, and things like that. So something to be thinking about as you go along. What's really happening here, and what's causing all of the weird things that you might be experiencing. So
All right, time to pull out a notepad then.
yes, yes, by all means take notes, and everybody, you watching at home, take notes too. Yeah, yeah, take notes, see what you can pick up on, and see what you might be able to learn from watching in the background. Okay, so we're gonna get into it. We're gonna have a whole lot of fun today. So I think that we should just jump right into character creation, and why don't we give you some options straight away to make your character? Although I have to say, before we look at your character, before we look at your heritage options, I want to talk to you about one thing really quickly because it's something that I keep forgetting to bring up to my players, and that's the idea of your hero points. Yeah?
Yeah.
Um, yep. So you have hero points. You're going to have 3 of them during this encounter. Yeah?
Yeah.
Um, you can use your hero points in one of 2 ways, and neither one of these is considered any kind of an action. So you can spend a hero point even if you're unable to act, and I'm really flexible with how I let you use them, right? Um,
That's fair.
mhm. One way that you can do it is you can re-roll a check. So you rolled, you don't like the result, and you say, I want to re-roll that. You use a hero point, but whatever you roll on your second roll, you have to take it. You must take that second roll, right?
All right.
Mm-hmm. You can't spend more than 1 hero point in that moment. You can only spend the one, and you take the second result. Um, I also allow you to do something where you can bump up a result. So instead of re-rolling, I will allow you to, if you rolled a critical failure, you can say, I don't want to re-roll this because I don't want to run the risk, but I'm going to spend 1 hero point and just bump that up to a failure. Or if you had a failure, you can bump it up to a hit. Or if you had a hit, you can bump it up to a critical hit. So you can spend a hero point in that way. That makes sense?
Yeah. I'm assuming I can spend the hero point after I know the result, or is it
Yes, yes. So, not only that, but I even allow you to see what the critical fumble would be. So if you fumble,
okay?
if you get a critical failure and you fumble, I'll tell you what's going to happen. And then with
Oh,
that knowledge in mind, you can go, oh, I really don't want that to happen. And then you can decide if you want to either re-roll your failure or just bump it up. Yeah,
all right.
cool. And then the other way that you can spend your hero point is to avoid death. Now, by rules, the way that this would work is if you were in the dying condition, you would spend your hero point. Actually, I'm sorry, that's not even accurate. You spend all your hero points, every hero point that you have. So, by rules in Raw, if you were in the dying condition, you spend every hero point that you have, and then you would leave the dying condition. Now, for our purposes, that doesn't work because you would come back with 0 hit points, and ultimately that's the same thing as dying because
Yeah,
nobody can help you, right?
yeah, we're kind of
And
by ourselves.
yep, you're all by yourself. And so the way that I treat this is I say if you're about to take damage that would bring you to lower than 0 hit points, I'll let you spend all of your hero points to just stop, bring it to 1. You just stop down to 1.
Kind of like orc resilience or whatever the feature for half orc is
Y-
called.
yes, yeah. You just kind of you say no, 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 not today. You say no to death. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because five minus this nine is definitely one.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. I know how to do math. There's a reason that wait, I'm not a math teacher. I'm a Japanese teacher. What am I talking
You're a
about? I
language
don't
teacher, aren't you?
Yes, indeed. Indeed. So, good. Okay. Hero points out of the way. Let's look at your character. Let's decide what your character options are going to be. So, looking first at your heritages, it looks like your options are going to be Dwarf, Azarketi, and Minotaur. Any of those speak to you?
What's an as a kitty?
Azarketi are pretty cool. I actually play one right now. I have an Azarketi character that I'm playing in kind of a Pathfinder game that I've been in for a while. Love this character. So these are aquatic characters that have some aquatic rules. Some of them get a swim speed. I think most of them get a swim speed except for in a couple different circumstances. Um, but they're kind of mer creatures in some respects. They have a kind of flaw, a natural flaw, that they need to take on water. They need to like be wet or their skin gets really dry. And so they make excellent pirates because I'm playing a pirate Azarketi right now.
I'm surprised you're not playing as Shinny.
Valid, valid. I've played a lot of characters though, so but I
That's
really
fair.
like my little Azarketi. She's a sweet little girl. Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with the dwarf with a
Okay.
magnificent beard
Okay.
and
I
20
love
pounds of
that.
alcohol.
I love that. That's totally valid. Very cool. All right, so you're gonna be a dwarf. Fabulous. All right, so let's then pick your class. Looks like for your class, we're going to have a couple options here. So you'll get 3 options, and they will be a fighter, a monk, and an oracle.
From what I know, Oracle is a very complex class.
Yeah, it's a spellcaster class. It can be pretty complex. You have a lot of options with Oracle, but within those options, there's some, kind of restrictions that make playing the class varied but also constrained, which is a oxymoron, I guess. But
Yeah.
that's always the way I've felt about it. Like I got a lot of options of things that I can do, but I can only do those things in a certain set of conditions.
Yeah, again, that is what I know of the class.
Mm-hmm.
However, I like punching things, so I'm going to choose a
Yeah.
monk.
A dwarf monk. I love that. That's going to be really, really cool. Amazing. All right. Well, I have a feeling that more than anything, you're going to be using your fists, but we're going to give you the option of a favored weapon anyway. So let's
That's
take a look at
fair.
what those weapons might be. All right. Looks like your weapon options are going to be a longbow, a quarterstaff, and a sword.
Hmm. Well, I know I can't fist from a long distance, so I might as well pick a bow.
Hey yo, a bow is good. A bow is good. I watch a real play right now with a longbow focused monk in it. That she plays
Oh,
a character who is, oh, I forgot the style. Monastic archer style is the style that she uses. So
ah,
that's pretty interesting. So cool. All right. So you are going to be a dwarven monk, and you happen to have a longbow. Whether you choose to use that longbow or not, you could always just get in there and get all punchy. But that is
oh
available
yeah.
to you. So cool. Awesome. Well,
We've
this sounds
become
good to me. Hmm? Go ahead.
we become Urshifu Rapid Strike.
All right, we are going to make your character off screen a little bit. So we're going to take a very short break, and everybody at home, we'll see you in just a minute, okay? Okay, so we are back, and we've given you your character. Have you had time to look over it a little bit?
Yes, I have.
Awesome, awesome. I do want to tell you that we're making one very slight shift to your character, and that is that we've swapped out your longbow for a short bow, just because with some of your skills it ends up working better for you, and it's in your advantage.
Ah, so I don't die as horribly. Got it.
Yeah, hopefully you live just a little bit longer. Maybe we'll make it through the first encounter. You never know.
Maybe.
Yeah. So hopefully
Maybe
that's what
I survive.
it, we can see what'll happen. But that
Proximol this.
that all seems okay with you.
Yeah, that seems all right with me.
All right, then we will get started with the adventure. So you wake up in a strange place. Whether or not you remember who you are is up to you. I leave that entirely in your hands. But what you don't know, what you don't remember, is how you got here. You don't know this place. You're being washed over with this rainbow light that comes from some portal that's at your feet because you're currently laying down. You're laying on this old stone floor, and it's recessed down, maybe about 4 feet. That the rest of the room is elevated compared to where you are. There's some stairs that would lead you out, and hovering around you is this little orb that just seems to keep kind of flitting around and watching what you're doing. It seems particularly interested now that you're awake. It's been watching you for a while, and you woke up. So it's watching you. What do you do?
I I definitely should not have taken that drink.
Very valid. Very valid.
So I see a portal, these two chests, and I'm assuming all three of these doors that I can see.
That's right. So you'll see a large portal to the south of you. It's like a big disc, and there's some kind of clearly magical portal that's kind of just wafting there in this sort of like liquidy, magical aura, and it's giving off a lot of light, filling the room with this rainbow kind of emanation. You don't see any other light in the room, at least no other sources that you can tell. You do see a couple treasure chests, and you see the orb and three doors, one to your north and the other two on either side of you.
I think I'm going to go to the east door.
Okay,
Oh.
you're gonna move over to the east door, no problem. You will find that there's a handle there. It opens pretty easily and you can get inside without a problem.
Ooh.
Inside, you see a beautiful fireplace with this kind of like warm, welcoming light. This room feels just very comfortable to you. Everything about it just kind of feels like nice and comfortable. So, what do you do
Huh.
in this room?
I would like to investigate the fireplace.
Sure. Looking carefully at the fireplace, you see that it's a normal fire. Do you want to take a really close look at things or just a cursory glance?
Uh, Close enough that doesn't get me burned.
Okay, okay. We'll just say that you're kind of just taking it in. You notice that there's this beautiful fire. You know that there's a ledge above the fireplace, and on that ledge, you see a small little statue. Now, you and I would say that this statue is about the size of an actual D&D mini, but
Oh,
your character wouldn't know what a D&D mini is. And so for you, your character, you would kind of just see a very small little stone statue.
huh. That is strange.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, is the statue the only thing of note in here?
Pretty much, there is the fireplace, and there is that little statue. So I'm trying to get a mental image. Since you're a dwarf, I think with some reaching, you could probably reach up there and grab it. Um,
Can
yeah,
Because I'm a monk,
yeah.
can I basically just Mario wall jump to get the statue?
Parkour, yeah, absolutely. If that's
Parkour,
what you want to do. Mm-hmm.
parkour, parkour.
Yeah. All right.
Do I
So,
do I need to roll anything for this?
um, I thought about having you roll acrobatics, but ultimately, I'm not going to hurt you if you fail. Um, so yeah, I think it's okay with me if you want to parkour your way up there and grab this statue. That's all right.
All right.
Okay. So you reach up and you grab this statue. What you find you have in your hand is some kind of little recreation of an automaton,
Oh.
and you feel, I don't know, you feel a sense of sadness coming from it, a sense of loss. However, you notice something else out of the corner of your ear. The moment you pick this statue up, you hear the door lock behind you.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Mm-hmm.
I put the statue back.
Okay. Yep. And you hear once again the door unlocks. This whole time, this orb has been watching you like a hawk.
Yo, little orb thing, you're getting a little creepy.
It doesn't respond, just looks at you carefully.
Oh no. Oh God.
What do you do next?
Uh, uh, Help.
Well, sure. Um, Obviously, you could leave the room, check out other places around here.
Okay, okay. I can do things. I can do things.
Okay.
I disconnected. I disconnected.
Oh, no problem.
Well, I might as well go to the door to the north. It's the
Okay.
closest door.
Sure. Yeah. You find that it opens without problem. There's a very small little hallway just in there. Just another door, tiny hallway. And that door
Well, I
leads
guess we're
into a...
going through.
Yeah. That door leads into a much longer hallway.
Very odd place, making color included. Oh, I'm going to go to the east,
Okay.
open this door and go through.
Mm-hmm. In this room, you find a bed, very neatly made up. The image doesn't really do it justice because actually this bed is so pristinely, so clinically well made that even the sheets seem like they have been just perfectly tucked in a welcoming way for you.
What? I don't feel the need to rest. What was that other door?
Mm. Everywhere you go, you feel the eye of this little orb on you. It's just following you and watching you.
Please stop watching me. It is not getting funny anymore.
Again, you find another bed, very, very
What?
well made. Looks very welcoming to you.
th- 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 Is the middle of this place a mirror? Wait,
It does very much feel like everything is exactly identical here, that bed and this bed look the same.
maybe it's just this room. And I'm going to go back to the me.
Okay.
Well, there's one more door.
Yeah.
Oh.
You step in here and you see yet another welcoming, warm fireplace. That same warm kind of feeling rushes over you. But what might catch your eye immediately is that there are two statues on top of this fireplace.
Wait. Hmm. Do they look like they have any other emotion than sadness like the other place did?
From this distance, you probably can't get an emotional vibe off of them, but they do look different. So it's not an automaton. One of them looks like it might be some kind of gnoll creature with rabbit ears, and then the other one looks like it's a small kobold with a comically large sword.
How are you fighting with that thing, little kobold?
Cute.
Well, given last time, I think I'm just going to go to the portal.
Okay.
Except picking up both these chests
Okay.
because, yes.
Excellent. All right. So in those chests, you're going to find a couple different items that will be useful for you. You're going to find some leather armor in one, some healer's gloves, a potion, which will help you out quite a lot.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
And you
I
can loot those just by dragging them right onto your sheet if you like.
Okay, there's just a button called loot, and I thought, oh,
Yeah,
I can just do that.
also valid. Okay. Great. Wonderful.
And let's go to the other one.
And in the other chest, you're going to find a +1 striking short bow, which will surely help you out.
Oh, perfect. I was wondering where the bow, the one I had was.
Yep, and you will recognize this. It feels familiar to you.
Hmm. We'll see how this works. And I shall go through portal.
Okay, grand. As you step through this portal, you feel yourself pulled somewhere else. and you step on hard, uneven stone coming through the other side. You find that you're somewhere down in the earth. Maybe that feels natural for your character. Maybe this feels good. You're in some kind of recessed area, some kind of like a quarry, right? Where you're down in the earth. You're surrounded by like stone wall everywhere that would be, I wouldn't say necessarily too high to climb. If you really wanted to climb it, it would probably just take you a little bit. But generally you're just sort of down here in this sunken area, and that's where you suddenly find yourself. So I'm curious what you want to do from here.
Well, he said I could climb the wall, right?
If you choose to, you could climb up. You could kind of scramble up that wall, and then be kind of up above on this other area.
Yeah, I would like. That is not how you do things. I'd like to do that then.
Okay, all right. So climbing up that wall, you would kind of find yourself looking out over this just kind of like vast rocky area everywhere. And it looks relatively just kind of like ordinary, just super, super simple.
Odd.
Yes, yeah.
Well, I guess I'll just keep going.
Okay. As you
I
continue
am.
walking through this kind of barren, rocky, broken area, you just feel this kind of sense of desolation to the whole place. Just kind of feels lost. Kind of, you feel as though you could stay here forever and just never find your way out.
I don't like that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll approach.
Around this area, you realize that there are some creatures that are down in the pit. And now, from where you are, from your vantage point, they all kind of turn at once and look at you. So the nice thing is that you now have a bit of a high ground. The bad thing is we're going to start combat from here.
Ah,
Yes.
it's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
You may indeed have the high ground, but I have little tiny fairy wings. So these
Ah,
creatures are Nyctera, which are kind of like little, they look sort of like bat sprites a little bit.
okay.
And yeah, I am going to begin our little encounter here. Okay, so we are going to roll initiative. So I think you should know how to roll your initiative from inside your character sheet or from the bar
Or
at the
that.
top of the screen. Nope, no big deal. Oh, good. All right, so I'm gonna
Right,
roll
yeah,
for all of them.
it's based off of wisdom in this
Mm-hmm.
perception.
From
How about that?
perception, yeah. There are cases where you could use other things to do your initiative, but generally speaking, so. All right, we are going to start battle. They actually get the jump on you a little bit, so let's see
They
here.
sensed me coming.
They sensed you coming. All right, what do I have that I can do? I am going to want to attack you. 20 feet
Oh,
doesn't give me a lot to work with, so do have a fly speed. My fly speed is 40. I think I'm gonna move here. And I am going to attack you with an ultrasonic pulse.
oh no.
Yeah. Alright, so let's see how this goes. I'm gonna roll to attack.
Oh,
And that's gonna be a hit right away. This is going
yeah,
swimmingly. Good news is
for
it's not
you.
for me, yeah. Probably not gonna be a whole lot of damage. Let's see. It's 3. So I'll have you hit that damage button.
Alright.
Okay, you take.
Ow.
Alright, great. So I am going to take another hit at you. I moved and I can attack twice. So let's see. I'll attack again. That's definitely going to be a miss. No problem
Yep.
there. Okay, so that is its turn. I have another one that gets to go before you. And again, I'm
Yes,
going to
you did.
move... I'm going to move 40 feet. Actually, I'm going to move a full 80 feet. I'm going to use my whole movement and
Oh.
move here. And that still gives me range. That does not give me range. I better move here instead. That does give me range to hit you. From there, good. Excellent. And I have one attack on you. So I will roll that attack, and it's a miss. 22 with a miss.
Yippee!
Nice. That makes it your turn.
All right.
Okie dokie.
Well, first off, I don't think I'm in the proper stance to be dealing with them.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to use an action or bonus action,
Okay.
not too short, to do a monastic archer stance.
Wonderful. So going into monastic archer stance, that's great. You can go ahead and apply that. Good.
I have no idea fully what this. Okay, this is fine. All right, and then I am going to. What does this do? And I'm going to do a flurry of blows.
Okay.
And roll to hit. Which one hit me? Is it
That one.
this guy here?
Yep, that one right there hit you.
All right. Well, I'm going to kill him.
Okay.
Take that.
All right. Very nice. Go ahead and roll your damage for me.
Damage.
Okay. I'll take that damage. Okay. Still up.
And because of flurry of blows, does it negate the minus multiple attack penalty?
You should. Let me just double check. I think you should be able to make a number of attacks with a relatively small effect. Ba, 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 ba.
The player multiple attack penalty to strikes normally. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Alright, let's just make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're gonna hit him. Oh, that's a crit.
Yep, that is a crit. That was this at the same one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead and roll that critical. That is definitely enough to kill. I'll take that damage and I will die.
Alright, I turn to the other one.
Okay.
I sheathe the striking short bow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no. I'm just gonna shoot him with a bow.
Okay. Let's see. That actually hits. A 15 will hit. So 7 damage. Great.
17 damage, and that would be the end of my turn since I
Okay.
used action to go into my stance.
Nice. Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, then that brings me to this guy up here. How far are you from me? I could definitely move to you. I'm actually going to move behind you here. And I'm gonna punch you. I'll give you a
punch me. I punched
tiny
you.
Punch. Give you a little.
Oh, you don't know how this works.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a little tiny punch, I think. 14 is a critical miss.
Ooh.
I'll leave it there. I'm just gonna let him end his turn, and nothing else because it was a critical miss. So let's go to this next one, way over here. are still well in my range, so I can get to you in one move. And I'm going to punch you. That is also a critical miss. Wow,
Oh my God.
I'm rolling terribly today. Let's
Good.
let's end his turn too. He's a little flustered. And then this one, I think, is going to move down to his buddy here.
Oh, he's scared.
Yeah. And he is going to cast Heal.
Oh, I see.
Alright, so he is rolling healing on his little buddy, and he gets to apply healing. Alright, that's healed. And I get one more attack or action in my round. So I'm going to try to ultrasonic pulse you. Oh, wait.
All right.
Nope, I lied. I don't get another action. That's not true.
Ha!
Alright, so then I will move on to the last one. The one that, that tried to ultrasonic pulse you last time. Let's go again with a target and an attack, and it's a critical miss. Why am I rolling so badly? All right, I do think that I'm gonna take another shot at this. I haven't moved. I've only used one action. I'll say I lose an action for my critical miss, and so I'm gonna go again at you. Just try this with a -5 map.
Yeah, don't worry, you'll be fine.
Another critical miss. Another critical miss. All right, that's your turn. Back to you.
Well, there's two guys next to me. I might
Yes.
as well give them a beating.
Okay.
So we're just going to unarmed attack these idiots.
Mm-hmm.
So that one, a 30 crits apparently.
Nice. So no problem there. You can just attack, and great. 30 is definitely a critical. Which one were you targeting?
The one to the west.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grand. Looks like even with the critical, only 8 damage? Only 8 damage? I'll take it. That's fine. Still standing.
Well, guess we're going to give him another funny punch.
Another funny punch. All right.
Well,
that's...
punch in quotations.
Okay, roll your damage for me. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I think that still does me in. Even at minimum damage, I'm still dead.
I turn towards the other one, crack my fists.
Nice.
Can I roll intimidation on him? He just watched me kill his friend with just my fist. I want to roll intimidation to make him scared.
Absolutely. Go for it. All right, 21, I believe, is going to definitely beat that. So I think he's going to end up being intimidated. Give me just 1 second. Okay, you get the frightened condition. Good. All right. May I please give you the frightened condition? All right. They will take a negative on what they're going to do to you. So they now will be getting negative to all of their checks and DCs.
Yippee.
Yes, very nice. Okay, cool.
That is the end of my turn.
Great. So that'll be your turn, and we'll go back to them. I think this one's frightened, so I think it is going to take a move away, and they're all just going to start trying to do these ultrasonic attacks at you from now on. So targeting you with a ranged ultrasonic pulse. That is a hit.
Ooh.
Yeah. And only 1 damage. Just hit that
Perfect.
damage button for me. Cool. I
What
may
happens if I click half? What's half of 1? Boy, does it just go to 1?
have. I think it does roll up to 1, so you should, yeah, always roll to the next number. You see what I'm trying to say here?
Yeah, you're rounding up.
Rounding up. That's what I was looking for. I don't know math. I'm just a dog.
You are just a dog.
Yeah. That second attack is gonna miss, so that will bring us to this guy. He's gonna attack you. Let's see how I do. That's a miss. With the map, that's a critical miss. I'm going to end his turn there. And that last little guy here is also going to attack you with a miss. Attack you with a critical miss. Let's end his turn. It's your turn.
Well, this dude who's frightened of me, he's
Yep.
not gonna be that much of a problem for
No.
now.
No.
This dude's healed, though. So,
Uh-huh.
let's just flurry of blows.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's a
That is
critical.
crit. So, 23 points of damage.
I believe that's going to kill me.
Well, that's fine.
Yes.
Your friend here is going to die. 22.
That is a hit. And that does kill.
Well, this guy who's frightened of me, let's just do my second action of just
Yep,
another bow.
that's a hit. 3 damage. Okay.
And I still have one more action.
Mhm. Oh, that is a hit. And that kills. Wow, okay. Bam, 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 bam. You shoot all
Bam,
these
bam,
little guys
bam.
down. Amazing, amazing. All right. The moment that the last one falls, immediately in front of you, a door is going to appear.
Ah, I see.
Mm-hmm. Perfectly ordinary door. Just a door to nowhere, you would think. Because it's just
I
a
look behind the
freestanding...
door
Sure.
just to confirm that it goes to nowhere.
Yep, it is just a freestanding door. Looks the same on both sides. You can't even tell which way it would open.
I just grab the handle and go in.
Okay, alright, grand.
This doesn't seem very apocalyptic, other than this cave.
Yeah, you seem fine. You seem fine. Alright. Walking through this door, you find yourself in what looks like some kind of museum nook. You will see many different items. It looks like a collection, or, like a... What would I describe it as? Um,
Collage?
I'm sorry?
A collage?
No, I think it's more like a collection of loved and beloved items.
Okay.
So this is, somebody's collection, somebody's little, hovel. Yeah? It looks
Yeah.
very much like a library. Bless you. My goodness. My goodness. There are books everywhere. Old books that probably come from many different places, many different cultures. They're of various different, states of repair and disrepair. They look treasured. Everything in this place looks pretty treasured, and loved. And in the center of the room, you see someone sitting. She is very pale, and she's wearing kind of business clothes. And she has 2 sets of horns. One set that is curved and coiling like ram's horns, and the other set like a bull's horns that come from the back of her head and stick kind of straight up. And she's drinking something, and across the table from her, there is a chair that has already been set out, and there's a cup. It's just sitting there, already steaming. And as you walk in, you walk through the door, she immediately looks right up at you. Her eyes just go right to the door as if she were already expecting you. She says, you're here. Come and sit.
All right. I guess I will sit.
Okay. She just watches you carefully as you move through this small circular space. Not very big. With all of the stuff that's in here, the many, many, many different items that are in this room, it's almost kind of difficult to get around because you kind of have to twist and turn and curve your way through stacks of precious artifacts and items and books. And you manage to make your way to the table. You sit down. She just looks at you. She doesn't say anything. She's just staring at you.
I look at her back and say, I'm assuming you are expecting my company. Do I know you, perhaps?
No, you don't know me, and that's okay. I don't mind that you don't know me, but you're here now, so I offer you a little drink. You can sit with me. We can talk if you want.
Sure. What would you like to talk about?
Well, sometimes people, they come here, they want to ask me questions. They wonder why they're here. They wonder why they woke up in a strange place. I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know these things. I don't know. But now you're here. You take a drink. You sit with me. We talk for a little bit. And then you're gonna leave. And that's fine. That's the way it is.
I see, I see. That is a question I had, but I assumed that you were in the same boat as me, so there's no reason to ask.
I'm not in the boat. I don't know what you're talking about. So I'm just sitting here and I'm drinking my tea. I hope you enjoy yours.
I will definitely enjoy this nicely brewed tea, and I shall take a sip.
You notice that it's very, very heavily scented with cinnamon. It gives off this really, really strong cinnamon smell. It tastes good. It's fine. Nothing wrong with it. Um, she watches you pretty carefully, almost anxiously, and she says, "Do you like it? I made it myself."
This is pretty nice tea.
That's
I
good.
bet if you made a tea shop, you'd have at least the entire town coming every day.
No one can come here except the people who come here, and those people aren't coming back.
I see.
So I'm going to make you a deal. If you're interested in the deal, I'm going to make one for you. Because you can't stay here for very long, but maybe you want something that's gonna maybe help you out a little bit. I don't know if you want any kind of help. I don't know what your ideal is, but I know that maybe you're gonna be in danger in the future, because I feel like everybody probably already is. So, this is the deal that I'm going to make for you. I like to collect stories. I enjoy the stories from other people who come here. They come, sometimes they want to tell me a story. If you're willing to tell me the story, I can give you something nice. Maybe it's gonna help you, whatever's going to come next for you. I don't know. But if you want to do that, that's good with me. I'm happy to trade you something for your story. But this is important part. When you give me your story, I'm going to keep it. It's my story now. How do you feel about that?
Oh, what do you mean by it's your story now?
I
If my
mean,
if I may ask?
it's not your story anymore. It is my story. I own that story. It is mine and it's not yours anymore. You give it to me. Now it is mine. It's not yours. You can't tell people about it. Not that that's going to be a problem because I don't think that you're going to live very much longer. But if you want to give me the story, maybe I pass it along to somebody else. Maybe someone else will benefit from your story. But it's not your story. It is my story.
All right. I will accept your deal.
All right, then I listened very carefully to your story so I can take it from you.
Well, it is said that there was once an elvish girl who was living with her family, very powerful family of sorcerers. There's, however, the this girl was not born with this magical ability that sorcerers normally have. She thought the only way to impress her parents was to, well, gain magic somehow. She didn't want to become a slave to someone else, however, so she began to study and study. Her parents paid her no mind, because just as thought, well, they only cared about magical ability in a sorcerer family after all. Her brother, very good sorcerer though, from what I hear. Afterwards, after an agonizing 10 years, is the girl finally gained the ability to cast, well, cantrips, I believe they are called. I personally do not know. I do not do magical stuff. The girl showed off the cantrips to her family, who were disappointed as, again, her brother mastered those 10 years ago. And so the girl trained and trained during the next year to the point where she had a breaking point, a tipping over, and she left the family to become the best wizard. The family took notice of the daughter leaving for the first time, and so sent her brother out to come find her and bring her home. That shall be the end of my story.
She listens to this whole story. The entire time, she's just slowly sipping on her tea and just watching you very carefully. She's got this little smirk on her face that she looks oddly pleased. And as you get done with your story, she says, I will take careful note of your story and I thank you for giving it to me. I'm going to keep it very, very safe for you because I think that that's important. And I appreciate it. So I'm going to reward you. I'm going to reward you very well for this story because I like it quite a lot. So thank you for giving it to me. I wish you luck. I For a moment you see what could possibly be sadness behind her eyes, but it's very fleeting. She kind of shakes it off and she says, "Hmm, whatever happens for you next, I wish you good luck. But I will now go back to my work." She stands up. She kind of gestures behind her. She says, "This is the door to take you on to the next part of your adventure. Please do not try to go out the door that you already came in because it's not going to work for you, but please instead go through this door and good luck to you."
Good luck to you too. He'll bow and say, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your time here. And then go through the door.
Okay. All right. Okay. For everybody at home, we're going to take another very quick break. Um, Please take care of yourselves and we'll see you in just a moment. Hi there, students. As you probably already know, I really care about teaching. It's something that I'm very passionate about. I grew up wanting to be a teacher, and through the pursuit of that goal, I became much more passionate about languages. As much as I love teaching, though, I really love doing my best to inspire you even more as a content creator. I want us all to chase our stars together. In addition to being a content creator, I've also been working as a Japanese translator and an interpreter since I graduated with my good doggy degree. So I'm very lucky that I'm able to work with the Japanese language every single day. It's exciting, fast paced work that allows me to learn and improve my skills in the same way that I hope I can help you improve your skills as well. If you'd like hands on personal help learning Japanese, head to my website, www.puppy-sensei.com. That's puppy-sensei.com. Puppy-sensei.com. Yeah. On my website, in addition to being able to book me for private Japanese tutoring, you can also find my availability for translation services as well. I've translated some noteworthy videos for other big name content creators, and I'm very dedicated to doing great work for these freelance projects as well. I really care about always doing my best because I believe that communication is the pathway through which we can form new connections and bridge cultural boundaries. Please reach out to me through the website or through my business email, xs.puppysensei@gmail.com, or even through Discord if you ever need anything translated or if you want to take private Japanese lessons from me. I'll also be offering English lessons to Japanese speakers in the future as well, so 英語のコースを入れる日本人も将来興味あればもちろん連絡してもいいです。Until then, またね. Okay, and we're back. So you're going to step through that door, and as you do, you're going to find yourself in a cave. Before you are the remnants of a fire. And something hits you the moment that you step through, the moment that you leave that door, that you go, wait a minute. In your mind, you think, I made a trade. I made a trade. I gave her something. I gave her my story. I didn't get my thing.
I didn't get a thing. Can't believe it.
And that's when you realize that there's something in your hand. You don't remember her ever giving you anything. You don't remember picking anything up. But in your hand, there's a tiny little bead.
Oh.
It's about the size of a blueberry, and it looks like a sphere of glass with flickering light at its core, and it's definitely magical. And intuitively, somehow, without any instruction or knowledge whatsoever, you know that this is somehow solidified time magic, and it contains suspended lava at the exact point of a volcanic eruption.
Oh, I have a bomb.
Yes. You can activate it with one action, and with a second action, you throw it, and it is effectively a fireball spell.
Yippee!
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Yeah. But again, you have no idea how it got there, or, really, why you're here, in this cave, with this little campfire, burning down to embers in front of you. So what do you do?
Well, I guess we'll explore.
Okay. As you come around this corner, you're going to see a few things. So a couple things are going to happen here. First, you're going to see that there are these illuminating gems in the next corridor. They light up and they give off what I can only describe as a valuable kind of feel to them. They're clearly some kind of magical lighting gems. You also see two Azur, which are sort of like these deep dwarves, and a giant fungus. And the moment they see you, we're starting combat.
Oh God.
Okay, good. So I'll have you roll initiative. I'll roll initiative for them. That is quite an initiative roll, I have to say.
That
Well,
is definitely an initiative roll.
well done. You are definitely going first here.
Yippee!
Yippee!
All right, so this bead, yeah?
Yes.
How far can I throw it?
Good question. 70 feet. Your toss can place the center of the fireball anywhere within 70 feet.
Okay. Well, I do see this fungus.
Yeah.
Oh no, what did I do? Oh no.
What have you done?
What am I doing? How do I delete these? That's close. Alright, it's gone, thank God. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw the bead at this fungus.
Okay. Grand.
And yeah, I'm going to activate the thing.
Okay. So that'll ultimately take 2 of your actions.
Yep.
So activate and then throw.
Use. That's how that works.
And if you would, when you target the violent fungus, just hover over it and hit T.
Yeah, I forgot to do that. Okay.
Yeah, no problem. I think, yep. I think what you want to do here is hit that use button.
I did. There.
Okay. I am going to get a reflex saving throw. I just want to make sure that I've got the right information here. That does look right. So let me roll this. That is a success. So I succeeded in my basic saving throw. So you're going to roll the damage. You'll just hit that. Yep, okay. And since I succeeded, I take half the damage. So take that. All right, good. You hit it and it goes because it's that hurt. Okay, so you hit the the violent fungus, and you would deal 18 damage to that, but it's also kind of splashing out, and in a 20% range, 20 foot range, it would be hitting both of those Azure with no problem whatsoever.
Yippee.
Miraculously, though, they don't take any damage from it.
They're immune to fire damage.
They
Okay.
are immune to fire damage.
Well,
Yes.
I'm just going to throw a bow at them,
Okay.
but do an arrow.
Interesting choice, but I think you could throw your bow most of the way there.
I use an arrow.
Are you... I don't think you're in monastic archer stance, so that's perfectly fine, but I think you could just do a regular attack. Okay, so you are aiming at that Azure, is that right?
No, the fungus.
Oh, at the fungus. Okay, good. So that does hit the fungus. All right, 12 damage. It is.
Ooh, that damage.
Select a token. I already selected a token. What do you want from me? What do you want from me, game?
Yeah, what do you want from us? There we go.
Okay. All right. Good. Cool. All right.
Pretty good,
All right. I think that's the end of your turn. So 2 actions and 1 attack. Good. Great. Where am I? I'm here. I want to stab you. I want to smack you with a hammer.
No stabbing.
I do have a ranged attack. Okay, I am 20 feet. It would take me 2 to move to you. My ranged attack is only 20 feet, so I actually am going to use both of my movements here. So use 2 to move down to you, and then I'm going to melee strike you with my Warhammer.
Don't nail me.
Yeah.
You don't have the guts to.
I have so many guts. You don't know how many guts I
You don't have the cojones. See?
have.
You didn't have the cojones.
Well, good news is I did not hit you, so that's a miss. That brings us to the fungus. What am I gonna do with this fungus? I have reach, tremor sense, I have poison. What do I want to do here? I have to move, and my movement is very slow, so I think I'm going to have to use all 3 of my movements to get here. And
Oh.
that still does not put me in range of you, so I'm gonna have to move again. But let's see. There's Azur. Can use 2 movements to get here, and then is gonna try to smack ya. Yeah,
All
let's do a Warhammer strike. That's a hit.
Oh, God.
All right. 9 damage.
Yeah, that's whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That ends my turn. That brings it to the start of your turn. Now, at the start of your turn, you are surrounded by 2 Azurs, and both of them have Heat of the Forge. So within a 10-foot radius of them, if you start your turn in that area, you're going to need to succeed at a DC 16 Fortitude check.
Okay.
So there is that Fortitude check. If you just want to click on that, you're going to have to do it twice, I think. Okay, critical success. And a critical success. Okay, no problem there. All right, you get your turn as normal.
Yippee. Okay. I don't like that they have Heat of the Forge.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm going to, melee 1 to non-existent.
Okay.
I'm going to double check what a thing does.
Mm-hmm.
How does stunning strikes work is my question.
Stunning strike. Let me pull this up. Focus power of your flurry threatens to overwhelm your opponent when you target the same creature with 2 strikes from your flurry of blows, so you'd have to do both. You can try to stun them. If either strike deals damage, they must succeed in a fortitude save against your class DC, or they're going to be stunned. Or if you get a critical, they're stunned 3. And then stunned is going to basically make it so that they can't act.
Yeah, I think that a stunning blow with a fury of blows is going to go well.
Okay.
So let's target you.
Okay.
26.
Which one are you targeting?
That one. The one to my right.
To your right. Okay. Okay. Now you will have to do flurry of blows. So I assume you're just punching.
Yeah, I'm just punching basically.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm ready for that damage.
Alright.
Okay. Take that damage. Okay. Use your other flurry of blows.
Alright.
Okay. That is also a hit.
Pow,
And
pow.
I'll take another 4. Okay, good. So I am going to be stunned 1, which means I lose 1 of my actions, right? So it's not preventing all of my actions. Stun 3 would have prevented all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, I do get a fortitude save to prevent that. Oh, that is a success, actually.
Yeah, so you're not stunned.
I'm not stunned. Can't stun
Damn
me.
it!
Can't stun me. Okay. All right. So that was your flurry of blows. What's next?
Lud. This, well, monastic, do I want to do monastic archer stance? No, I think I am just going to, punch 2 more times.
Okay. You will need to take the map. I don't know. I don't know how that works with the map.
I know how it works, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the effectively the fourth attack.
It, so you can only have a negative,
Oh,
technically 15.
okay. So it stops.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah, it just stopped after the third.
Awesome. All right, that is a hit. Roll your damage for me. Great. Did some damage.
And then my last attack, that is a miss.
Okay, great. Okay, my turn. This is you. Okay. What am I gonna do here? I don't want to do that because if I try to scorch, I'm gonna hit my compatriot. So I am going to strike you with my warhammer. I'll probably end up striking you 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah. That is a hit.
Damn it.
Let's see. Looks like 9 damage.
Okay.
Thinking about it here, I think what I want to do is actually use that scorch, maybe. No, I'm not. I'm not going to. I recognize that I wouldn't actually damage my friend because my friend is immune to fire, but I'm just gonna keep swinging at you. That's fine.
Don't swing.
That's a critical miss. I'll just end my turn there. Okay. The fungus is going to take 1 movement and 2 attacks. So I'll move down. I'll move down by 10. I'm all the way down there now, and I can attack you. Do. Let's strike. That is a miss. Let's strike again. That's still a miss. Okay. I'm rolling so great. Alright, the other one probably is going to do the same thing. I think just warhammer you. Just whittle you down a little bit. That's a miss. That's a critical miss. Alright, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I need to make a forward.
You do. This is the beginning of your turn, so we'll do those 2 fortitude saves. Okay, success. And a success. Alright. Okay.
Alright. I think... Dear God. Huh. I am going to do an action to so I can use the bow up close, right?
Yep.
Alright, well, I'm just going to go to monastic archer.
Okay, great. Good.
And I'm just going to flurry of blows.
Okay.
We are going to kill this stupid observer.
Okay. That is a hit. All right.
Alright. 6
Okay.
damage.
Okay, that's a critical.
Ooh.
All right. That's a lot of damage. Take that.
And one last attack for the road.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Damn it. Okay.
Okay. Was that it? You did your flurry of blows?
Yep. Yep. That is my turn.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Keep thinking about whether I should switch to my light hammer, but I think I'm just going to keep using the war hammer. So let's attack you.
Don't attack me. I'm not...
That's a miss.
Ha.
That's a miss. And this one is almost certainly
Ha.
going to be a miss.
Ha.
Yeah, it's a critical miss. Good.
Ha.
Okay, now my violent fungus gets to go. Let's see what you have here. Tentacle attack. Here we go. That is a critical heckin' hit. Yes. Alright, so just make sure I understand what's happening with the critical here. You are going to have to make that DC 22 saving throw against poison.
Oh. Right.
Okay, that's a success. And the damage would be 2.
Ooh, I don't like that one.
Okay. Alright. So I think you're going to avoid taking any poison even with the critical hit, which is fine. You just take the damage. I still have 2 more attacks, so I will try to tentacle you again. That's a weird sentence. I don't want to say that again.
Don't do it.
That's a miss. And finally, a critical miss. End of turn. Alright. Last Azure here. Warhammer. That is a hit.
Oh no.
Whew. Ooh. Okay, that was a lot of damage. Yikes. Critical miss. End of turn. Okay, you're up.
Alright, I think I'm just going to, use a healing potion, because, oh god, I need to.
Valid. Okay.
Oh, never mind. Which one do you want me to use?
We'll take the 18.
18, okay.
Okay.
Alright, then... And, we're just going to keep shooting the same Azure until it dies.
Okay. You'll get there eventually.
Flurry blows this thing to death.
Okay.
Or Flurry of Bow.
Yes.
Okay, 6 damage.
Okay.
Ooh, crit.
That is a crit.
We crit this thing.
Alright, I think that's going to do it. It is dead. It is down, finally. Well done. Since that was your flurry of blows, I think that's just 1 action, so I think you have 2 left.
Yep, I do. No, no, I only have, 1 left, because I took the healing potion.
Oh, that's right. You take the healing potion, so... Actually, taking the healing potion would have taken 2 of your actions, so...
Oh, it does. Oh, it takes 2? Okay.
Yeah. You'd have to draw it and then take it. So.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep. Alright. That brings us to the fungus. Alright, fungus. What are we going to do here? Let's hit you with a melee attack. That's a miss.
Ha.
Another one. That's also a miss. One final little attempt is a miss. Okay. This fungus, he's having a hard time. Really having a hard time here. I'm going to use I don't know if I want to use Scorch on you at all. You would automatically take some damage. Maybe I do. It's gonna use Scorch at you. So it will draw its light hammer and hurl it toward you, and you will then make a DC 16 basic reflex throw, which you're almost definitely going to pass. Good.
Yeah.
Good. So you will take half of. Wow, max 12 damage. So you'll take 6. Good. All right.
Ow. Not cool.
No, it's hot actually.
I'm going to punch you.
Yay! I'm gonna get punched.
You really want to get punched?
Not particularly.
Why did you say you wanted to? Why did you sound excited?
All right, it is your up.
Well, we'll Fury of Blow shortbow this thing.
Okay. All right, that's a hit. Okay, 8. And that's a hit. Okay, 7.
Yeah, I'm just going to use my last 2 attacks to just my 2 actions just to shortbow.
Okay. Oh. Were you targeting the fungus or the azure?
I was talking. I meant for the Azure, but it doesn't really matter.
Oh, my bad then. I need to make a change here. Undo the damage on this, and instead I'll do the damage on
Azure, die.
this. All right, cool. And then I need to take this damage too. Okay, that's done. Yeah, my bad. I was confused. I thought you were targeting the big fungi guy. All right.
So the thing that they do, the forge thing, how long is it? How much range does it have?
You know what? And I forgot to do that this turn. I forgot to give you that Heat of the Forge.
Oh yeah.
Make your DC 16 fort save, which I think you're always gonna make that basically. But this does have a 10-foot range.
Okay, so I can't shove this thing to not be affected.
Yeah, I think 10 feet would not quite get you out of the range.
Well, I shall try and trip this thing then.
Okay.
What roll do I make for that?
So trip, you're going to make an athletics roll.
Ooh, that's something I'm good at.
Mm-hmm.
I shall roll athletics. 22.
That's gonna work. So you are now prone. Let me grab prone. Prone. Okay. Nadayo. It didn't work. Prone. Thank you. There we go. Alright. Alright. Was that all your actions, I think?
Yep, that is all my actions.
Great. Alright, we go back to the fungus, who is gonna smack ya.
Don't smack me.
That's a hit.
I said don't smack me.
What? They did it anyway. You're gonna take 12. Okay, another one. Oh, make the fortitude roll. You made it.
Yeah.
That's a miss, and the other one is almost definitely gonna be miss. Yeah, it's a critical miss. So end of turn. All right. Azur's gonna do the same thing. Gonna do a scorch on you. So make this basic reflex saving throw. You succeeded. On a critical success, I think you wouldn't take any damage, so that's going to be the end of that. Woohoo! And I'm going to use my last action to hit you with... Does this have the... Oh, I am prone, so I need to get up. I'll spend my last action getting up.
Oh, get up.
Yeah, I did it anyway. Okay. And that's you.
All right. Well, we're killing the Azure
Okay.
because it's annoying the hell out of me.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and stunning blow with Fury of Blows.
Okay. That's a critical hit. Okay, that's 10 damage.
And we
Another critical. I guess I do get a fortitude save.
yeah.
I critically failed my fortitude save. All right.
Oh, I forgot to do. We forgot to do the funny fortitude. Give the fortitude.
Yes. And I need to grab stunned. Onegai shimasu. Yeah, there we go. Stun 3. Great. Okay, and I think you still have actions left, right? You still have one action?
Yeah, I have two.
You have 2 left. Oh my gosh, okay.
Because for some reason,
Yeah.
stunning blows is not an action.
Wild.
Wild. Well, that thing is not gonna do much next turn. So, let's just murder this fungi.
Okay. That's a miss.
That is a miss. Let's try again.
Also a miss.
Alright. That is
Okay.
my turn.
Okay. Alright, I only have one creature that I can act with this turn. I am going to try to hit you with some tentacles.
Oh.
That's a miss. That's a hit.
Damn it.
Okay. And you'll have to take the fortitude. And
Ugh.
yikes. And do that fortitude save for me as well.
Alright. I did not see it.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh god.
Oh, you failed. Okay. You are going to be enfeebled for 1 round.
What does that mean?
Let me read you what enfeebled says.
You're physically weak.
Yep.
Always.
When you're enfeebled, you take a status penalty equal to the condition value of all strength-based rolls and DCs, including strength-based melee attack rolls. So you'll take a -1.
That's fine.
Yes. And I get to deal some poison damage to you.
Don't deal poison.
Nice.
Oh god. I am barely alive.
Yep. You're also going to get to do a save each round. When you succeed in that stage, you're going to lose an enfeebled. If you fail, you'd go back down 1.
Oh.
All right. And I get 1 more attack,
Oh god.
which I critically miss. Great. The Azure is stunned, and I think that's stunned. I just want to double check. Bless you. I think that I lose all 3 of these stacks at the end of the turn.
Yeah, you lose all.
Yeah.
At the end.
Great. All right, so I only lost 1 turn, and then it's back to you.
Oh god.
Yeah, this is bad for you. This is really bad.
Well, I need to make the funny fortitude save.
Yep. Let me give you that. There you go. Okay, critical success on that. And then you're going to need to make a save against that poison. I think it's this DC 22 fortitude check. Oh, well, that's a critical success. Technically, you should have made that at the end of your turn, but I think that's fine. So we can get you over the poison.
It's
Yeah.
well,
all right.
This fungi very much pissing me off.
Yeah, it's definitely whittling you down.
So let's go kill this fungi
Okay, it's definitely a
with
hit.
funny flurry of bow.
Okay.
Pow. Oh, yeah, stunning would definitely be helpful.
Yeah.
I forgot to turn that off.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And then murder. We're just going to murder.
Okay.
Never
That is a
mind.
critical miss. Now, I need to tell you what's going to happen. But before you decide whether or not you want to use a hero point here, let me see what happens in your fumble. 1 second. All right. With your attack.
Oh no, I don't like that sound.
Catastrophic failure. You fall unconscious until you wake up or the end of your next turn.
Yeah, I'm using a hero point.
So you do want to use a hero point to re-roll, and then you'd have to take your result, or do you want to just bump that up to a miss?
I'm just gonna bump that up to a normal miss.
Yeah, that feels smart to me. All right. And you still have actions left.
I think so.
I think you have one more.
Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to healer's touch myself.
Okay, that's a weird sentence, but okay.
I
All
need
right.
it to heal.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
Okie dokie. All right, fungus. Help me out here.
Don't help. Well, the DM, help me. Miss all your attack.
That's a miss. Lucky for you. That's a hit.
Ow.
All right, you will take 11, and you need to make that DC 22 fortitude save. Nice, critical
Let's
success.
go.
And
Oh, that
last
was
attack
max
is a
roll.
miss. Nice. Too bad it's on that and not
Yeah,
something where it really matters.
yeah. Any damage is damage.
Yes. My Azure is going to use Scorch on you. So go ahead and take that DC 16 basic reflex save. 16 is a success. You will still take half of this damage. That's 4. Alright. Yeah, things are getting rough. I get one more attack on you. And that's a critical miss. End of my turn.
Alright, give me heal of the forge.
Yep. Sorry. I couldn't grab it. There we go.
Very good. Fortitude.
Nice.
Crit. Another max roll. What the hell?
I know, right?
Not where it really matters. I am going to this Azure can deal consistent damage on me,
Yeah.
so I am going to try to stun flurry of blows this man.
Okay.
Or girl, who knows.
Yeah. That's a hit. Good. Take that damage, and I am dead.
Alright, well, I still have a second attack
Yes.
for that. Oh, that's a crit.
That's a crit. Oh.
23.
Wow, wow, wow. Alright. You might just turn this around.
I might. And then I'll do one more attack.
It's a miss.
Alright. And then I shall attempt to use battle medicine.
Okay.
Fuck. How do I use this?
You are going to make a DC 15 medicine check, and you'll then heal up to 2d8 HP. So,
Okay.
yep.
Damn it.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
Oh god.
You just missed the DC.
I just missed the DC.
Do you want to use a hero point on that to
Sure.
Okay. Alright, down to your last hero point. You know, you know what? I think I can just let you. We can let you use a hero point to bump that up. It's 1 point away. You missed it by 1.
Not only that, but instead I am going to re-roll because that is literally the lowest I can roll.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Okay.
There we go.
You made it. All right.
That's the only way I can get a crit now.
You will get. Oh no, it's not the fungus. Hold on. Wait a second.
Wait.
Should be you.
Okay.
All right. So it looks like you're getting 10 back.
That's good. That is my turn.
Okay. This fungus is gonna attack you.
Alright.
That's a hit.
Oh,
Here is that fortitude check, and the damage would be 7. Okay. Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Take off. Right,
Yep.
Let's go.
A miss and a miss. All right, it's you.
Alright. I'm going to again do stunning strike, flurry of blows, bow.
Awesome. Very smart. That's a hit.
Alrighty.
Okay. You're definitely getting. Oh, you killed it. It's done.
I took damage by accident. Oh god.
Oh, please don't take damage. You're so close to death. All right. The very moment that that thing dies, time and space itself is going to rip you out of the location that you're in right now, and you are going to disappear from here, and you're going to appear somewhere else entirely. Congratulations on not dying to that, by the way. I really thought you were dead.
I thought I was so dead too. Holy hell.
But you managed to make it through, and you appear, and in front of you, there is a scientist who is laughing wildly. We're going into combat immediately, and as soon as you go into this place, I think we're going to start. So, once again, start a new encounter, and there is this creepy, reckless scientist in front of you. Go ahead and roll your initiative.
33.
Okay. I'm gonna secretly roll initiative for something.
Oh no.
Okay. You are going first, though.
That is good.
Yes.
I don't like that there's a thing. I'm going to flurry of bow this man
Okay.
into stunning.
Okay.
He seems very good at that.
Okay. 24 is a hit.
I did not target him.
That's okay. All right, 9 damage. Oh, critical hit.
Crit.
Nice.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, well, is he going to make the fortitude save?
Let me try. That is a fail.
Let's
Wow.
go, he's done.
Wow. Okay. Stunned by 1. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I am going to just keep trying to kill him.
Okay. That is a
Never mind.
critical miss. I will tell you that you have 1 hero point left, but I am going to pull a fumble for you. This is what would happen. Ahem. Overextended. You trigger reactions as if you had used a move reaction.
So
I don't think that matters for you.
nope.
So if you want to keep that, you can keep that.
Yeah, I can keep that.
All right, cool.
I'll keep that.
Okay. All right. Were those all 3 of your actions, or have you only used 2?
All 3.
All 3. Okay, good. That will make it my turn then. What am I going to do here? I think that I am going to possibly throw an acid flask at you.
Oh, this man has explosives.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to be a little bit weird with this. That's okay. You are within 20. This thing has splash damage.
Yep.
So if I throw this, I may end up dealing damage to myself.
Ha ha.
Mm-mm.
I mean, he is reckless.
You're 10 feet away from me, though. Technically, I don't know if I am within my own range. Yeah.
Hey, you're in your own range.
I think I can throw it in such a way that it's not going to hit me. I think that's fine.
Definitely can.
Yeah, the splash is only 5 feet, so I definitely don't think that it's going to hit me. So, all right, let me roll this. That is going to miss you. I don't know why you're not targeted, but
That is gonna miss.
yeah. Oh, I see what's happening. Being dumb.
Oh, dear God.
All right. Okay, so you would still take some splash damage.
Play, it's not a lot of splash damage.
Let's see. So you only take 2 of the splash. She would take at the bottom there. Yeah. Good. All right. All right. So then that is probably the end of turn.
All right.
Okay.
Let's
right.
keep trying to stun this man.
Okie dokie.
I'm going to flinch stall him.
Okay.
Flurry of bow.
Nice. Okay. I'm definitely going to be stunned here.
Alright.
Okay. Second one's a miss.
Can I use an action to go up to him and then trip him?
You have 2 actions left, right?
Yeah.
Yep, you can do that.
Alright, I go up to him and I trip him.
Okay. You'll just
I'm definitely not the bigger person here, but oh dear God.
Yeah, that did not work. That did not work. Okay. Is that me then?
Yep, that is you.
Okay. Let's see. I am stunned. I'm not tripped though. Since you're right there next to me, I'm gonna use a sickle on you. That's a crit.
Oh God.
18 damage.
And that is my life.
You do have a hero point left. If you want to
I
use that,
do.
yep,
Sure.
you would be at 1. Now that means that I'm going to have another attack. I can sickle you, and if I hit here, that's the end of the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a hit.
All right.
That's a hit. That would be it. The reckless scientist pulled out a sickle and killed you with it. You were reaped.
I got reaped. He is not a scientist. He's a reaper.
And I think that what's going to happen next is that scientist is going to grab you and drag you into the center of this ritualistic circle.
Isn't that what you used to summon me?
And some magics are going to occur, and you won't feel anything because you're dead.
I'm dead.
All your body is going to break into pieces, and in your place,
Did I get spaghettified?
a giant fly trap.
I cannot see it.
That's because I just deleted you.
Yeah, you deleted me from existence.
But a giant fly trap will appear. Wonder if I can bring you back in just so that you can see it.
Yeah, I can see. I can
Yeah.
see.
Yes. So this giant fly trap bursts forth from the remains of your body and snaps everywhere. And so ends.
Oh, I see.
So ends the tale of our ritualistic adventure, ending in a ritual which could not be more fitting. That's so perfect.
I think that would be more poetic than fitting. But...
Sure. Very, very, very poetic. Well, did you have fun?
yes, I did.
Good. I'm so glad.
I'm assuming once I killed the scientist, the fly trap was coming.
I can neither confirm nor deny, but
Yeah.
but yeah, I had a really great time. I'm so glad that we finally got to do this. I'm sorry that it's taken us some starts and stops to get this to work out, but we finally did it, and I'm super happy.
It's fine.
Yes. Well, with the last little bit of time that we have left here, I would love it if you would talk to our viewers about any future projects that you might have going on, things that you have coming up in the future that you might want to tell us, so that we can be watching your stuff, and just what's in your future? What do you see in the?
All right. Well, looking into my future, I see I am finally making a subclass for D&D for the rogue, that I'm going to give it the beta title of addition swapper.
Okay.
And I'm also going to be making a full-on class again.
Nice. You want
That.
to tell us about it, or is that?
Let's just say it's much more of a jack of all trades than the bard.
I love it. Very good. Bards don't get enough love. They're a lot of people.
Gonna make it worse.
A lot of people out there don't like bards.
Yeah, because bard is not that good.
Maybe it's not, but it's fun. It's fun to play.
It's
Very
fun to play.
exciting.
I am also going to be streaming more Pokemon. I'm doing Pokemon Black without catching anything, with one exception.
Oh, what's the one
Okay.
exception?
The box art legendary at the end of the game, you literally have to catch it.
That's wild.
Yep.
Okay. Well, good luck with that. That sounds tough, but definitely good
I
luck.
have 3 Pokemon.
Everybody at home, please, by all means, check out Noko. Okay, see what Noko's got going on. I really, really appreciate you doing that. It means a lot to us.
You
And
might you might see Puppy-Sensei on there as well.
that's true. That's true.
Old
Um,
Puppy-Sensei,
my old model. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But
which I believe
cool.
you revealed literally the next day after I posted that too.
I think that's true. I think you posted that video that I'm referenced in, and then I very cool. Awesome. Well, thank you again for being on here. We are going to put all of your links in the post description of this video, so please everybody check that out. And everyone, thank you so much. As always, I love putting these episodes out. We have a lot of fun here, and please continue to check out everything that's happening in my apocalypse going forward. Thank you, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Mata ne!